I transformed my room into my dream podcast room. Hi, my name is Mafe and welcome back to another episode of the journey to relaunching my podcast, I Missed Me. And besties, this has been my favorite part of the whole entire process and I want to share everything with you guys. I recently moved into a new apartment and I had an extra room, which initially I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. When I decided to relaunch my podcast this year, I immediately knew that I wanted to turn my extra room into my dream podcast room. I started off by building a desk because of course I needed somewhere to work and edit, and it was the first piece of furniture to come in. As soon as I received it, I started building it. I left you guys a video with the whole process, but it was basically a 4-day process. It came with a lot of different pieces and a lot of different parts and steps. But when I was finally done with the desk, this is how it looked. Moved it to the back wall, and this is how my desk was looking. Step number 2 was decorating the back wall of my desk. About 3 weeks ago, I hosted the podcast relaunch event, and I had these prints where people could leave messages, write a little note. Of course, I took those home with me, and I knew that I wanted to frame them. Didn't know exactly where I wanted to put them, but as soon as I saw the wall behind the desk, I knew that's where they were going. Framed them, put them on the wall with double-sided tape, and please look how cute they look. One of my favorite parts of this whole entire room. And now we move into the actual recording set. This room I actually designed on Canva just so that I knew exactly what I wanted to order. So the first piece I received was this brown rug. All I had to do was open it up and of course lay it on the floor, leave it exactly where I wanted it to go. This is how it looks. And a few days later, I finally received the most important part of this whole entire room, the couch. The couch was so big that it came in 2 different boxes in 2 different days, and it is a boneless couch, so it came rolled up. So I had to open it and let it inflate for a couple of hours. So this is box day 1, set it up in the room, and even though I didn't have the whole couch, I already knew that this room was turning out exactly the way that I imagined it. And finally, day 2, received the second box. Same thing, cut the plastic, let it inflate, and oh my gosh, you guys, this couch is the comfiest thing ever. I actually spend more time here than in my living room because of how comfy this couch is. Last but certainly not least, the last thing that put this whole room together, my photo shoot prints in the back wall. I also left you guys an episode of the photo shoot of my podcast cover, but we took a lot of really cool pictures that I really wanted to include in this room. And so in my initial Canva design, I included some of my favorite ones, and those are the same ones that I ended up printing. Got some frames at Michael's, went to FedEx to print my pictures, and as soon as I got home, I opened up the frames, put in my posters, closed up the frames, and then again with double-sided tape them up the wall. And besties, are you guys ready to see our new podcast room? Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited. I am so happy and so proud of how this room turned out. It actually looks like I'm in a studio. It looks like a completely different place. On my desk I edit, on the couch I record. I am just so happy and so excited of having this new room in my apartment and of recording here every single week. Let me know what you guys think. I personally loved it, and I can't wait for you guys to see and listen to the episodes in this new place.